The relationship between Hou Minghao and Lu Yuxiao has long been a hot topic among Chinese entertainment fans. Every time the two appear together, the world seems to stop spinning, as if all attention is focused solely on these two figures whose chemistry is too strong to ignore. Since their joint project ended, many thought their closeness would slowly fade. But in fact, every interaction that has emerged has only reinforced the suspicion that what is happening between them is not just a typical entertainment industry gimmick. There is something deeper, more personal, and more real, something that is clearly visible when the camera captures Minghao's expression when everyone else's attention is focused on Lu Yuxiao. Now, the conversation has heated up again after several moments that reveal Minghao's protective side, which is becoming increasingly difficult to hide. In several interviews, variety shows, and behind-the-scenes videos uploaded by the production staff, it is clear that Minghao can never really take his eyes off Yuxiao. His gaze shows something far more intense than ordinary admiration. There is a sense of possession, a subtle concern, a desire to always be near her, and most notably, an unwillingness to share Yuxiao with anyone, even in a work context. What convinces fans that Minghao's love is real is not only his gaze, but also how he reacts to the presence of other people around Yuxiao. In one moment that went viral, when another actor tried to chat casually with Yuxiao, the camera caught Minghao's expression change in an instant. His small smile faded, his chin lifted slightly, and his eyes narrowed as if he was carefully assessing the situation. Although he maintained a professional attitude, the subtle aura of jealousy could not be hidden. Fans who were very sensitive to body language immediately noticed the change, and from that moment on, speculation exploded. Many said that such an expression would not appear from someone who only considered Yuxiao as a coworker. Yuxiao's presence in Minghao's life seemed to create a new side to him, a side that was warmer, gentler, but also protective in a way that was not excessive. On various occasions, Minghao was often seen adjusting his pace to keep up with Yuxiao, paying attention to whether she felt comfortable in a certain location, and even giving her space when he felt she needed to speak or show herself in public. But even though he gave her space, his eyes automatically followed Yuxiao's movements, as if to make sure that no one would disturb her or make her uncomfortable. What is interesting is how natural their interactions are. When Yuxiao speaks, Minghao listens with a rare intensity. His gaze is not only focused, but also filled with sincere admiration and appreciation. When Yuxiao laughs, Minghao's expression softens. As if her laughter is music he wants to listen to forever. Even when there is no direct interaction, the aura of closeness between them is still palpable. It is as if there is a fine thread connecting the two of them, drawing them to always be in the same orbit. What most often amazes fans is how Minghao treats Yuxiao in small moments that have no reason to be contrived. In one behind-the-scenes moment, when Yuxiao looked cold, Minghao didn't hesitate to take off his jacket and put it on her shoulders, even though the staff had already provided another jacket. When Yuxiao looked tired after a long photo shoot, Minghao stood behind her, giving a crew a break so Yuxiao could catch her breath. These actions seemed very sincere, with no main camera filming, no audience, and no reason to put on an act. This is what makes many people believe that what happened between them was not just a coincidence or a promotional gimmick. Fans are increasingly realizing that Minghao's seemingly unwillingness to share Yuxiao is not just a one-time occurrence. In several public interactions, it is clear how he tries to keep Yuxiao at a distance from her male co-stars. Of course, he maintains his professionalism, but there is a subtle aura as if he wants to make sure that Yuxiao does not get too close or interact with other people for too long. It's not that he wants to control her, but rather that he doesn't want to lose moments of togetherness that may never come again. What's most striking is how Minghao reacts when Yuxiao talks about someone she admires or respects in the industry. His expression changes to a mixture of pride and slight defensiveness. It's as if he wants to say that no one knows Yuxiao as well as he does. And maybe that's true. From the many interactions captured on camera, many fans have concluded that their relationship has gone beyond the boundaries of coworkers, but it has not yet been fully defined in clear terms. Some fans even speculate that Minghao is actually waiting for the right time to express his feelings more directly. However, Minghao is a cautious person. He values privacy, especially the privacy of someone who is very important to him. He won't take any big steps until he is sure that it is the best for Yuxiao. His protective attitude, the way he pays attention to small details, and the way he always looks at one person show that his love is not just a passing feeling, but something that has grown slowly, strongly, and deeply. On the other hand, Yuxiao also seems to show extraordinary comfort when she is around Minghao. She shows no signs of being bothered by Minghao's attention and protection. On the contrary, she seems accustomed to it, even sometimes making it easier for Minghao to be near her. When she speaks in public, she often turns her head as if seeking confirmation from Minghao. When she laughs, she often covers her face for a moment, as if embarrassed, and this reaction usually occurs when Minghao is watching her. The two seem to understand each other without needing many words, a relationship that couldn't be built in a day. Seeing this growing closeness, many fans began to hope that the two would one day announce their relationship. But regardless of whether that would happen or not, one thing was clear from all the moments captured on camera: Minghao's love for Yuxiao is real. He may have never said it directly in public, but his actions speak much louder. No matter how many people are around Yuxiao, Minghao seems unwilling to share Yuxiao's attention or warmth with anyone else. And for many fans, this isn't just romantic, it's proof that their relationship, whatever its current status, is rooted in genuine feelings. In the end, the world may not know what really happens behind the scenes of their lives, but one thing is always a topic of conversation: that the love Minghao shows is not a love that can be forced, not a love made for content, and not a temporary love. It is a love that is seen in the way a person looks at the one he loves. A love that is clearly visible, even though he tries to hide it. A love that makes him unwilling to share Yuxiao with anyone, not now, and perhaps never. And even though they may choose to maintain their privacy, fans can only hope that whatever they go through together will bring happiness to both of them, because a love like this deserves a beautiful ending. Whatever is really happening behind the scenes, one thing is clear: the way Hou Minghao looks at Lu Yuxiao is not something that can be faked. His love is evident in every small gesture, every glance, every effort to protect her that even arises without him realizing it. If love should be seen in actions, then Minghao has shown it very clearly. What do you think? Will their relationship lead to something bigger? Or will they choose to keep everything hidden? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest updates about your favorite couple. See you in the next video.